Hello and welcome to Railroads Online, where we have a new update today. It's the coal update, they're calling it. And starting off, we have a new menu here. And new logo, new background, even new sounds, it seems like. Ooh, fancy. Alright, well let's hop on in here and take a look at what we got in this update. And here we are loaded into the game. And here are some of the new facilities that we have. We got a new water tower, a couple of new water towers actually. The star of the show, the coaling tower, and a couple of new engine sheds as well. We get a skeleton one and then a wood paneled one. These are all just different textures for the same one. Like if you head over to facilities here, it's under engine shed, and then old will spawn you the skeleton one over here, which I thought was pretty cool. When I first heard that we were getting these engine sheds, I was really hoping for a skeleton one, so I'm really glad that we got it. All the other textured ones just kind of look like this one, but different variations of colors, you know. But yeah, I just like the skeleton one a little bit better. Anyway, then we got the coal tower here. Stores up to 120 coal. It spawns empty though, so you'll have to fill it up yourself. This is where you fill it up from. You can kind of see there's a grate down there. Another update though, it is spring now, so that means the grass is taller and there are a bunch of flowers everywhere. I noticed that every season this game kind of updates. Like in the fall they had birch trees with nice fall colors, in the winter it was all snow, and now it's spring with the flowers. Like the flowers weren't here before. Anyway, back to the coal tower. You'll load it up here. Looks like it takes 20 coal, but then it can store up to 120, and it has the little bar going across, kind of like the industries. So I'm wondering, like, there must be some sort of process that it's doing up there when you drop it off. I don't know. It also gives you a little ladder here so you can head up top. There's nothing really to do up here though. Gives you a nice view of the yard though. Look at that. Anyway, hopping back down, we have our other water tower here. This one, the devs are calling the 1870 water tower. I don't think it has an official name other than that. And this one you can also climb up here, because most of the controls are up here. Like you have to swing this guy out here. It gives you a little hose so you don't miss. And then this is how you actually turn it on here. Gets the water going. And then this is the other water tower that we have. This one they're calling the, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, the Kanaskat water tower. Yeah, I probably butchered that. Works just as the old one. This one just kind of comes down. Then you get water. Back on up you go. But this one also has a ladder that you can climb up, and you can see how much water level is in it. Now, I don't know if it's a feature or a bug, but I noticed that every time you reload the save, the water towers all get reset back up to the full 400 amount, or 360 for the smaller one, I think it was. So yeah, I don't know if this one has an open top, because maybe later on they're going to give us a bucket and we got to refill it, or what's going on, because I don't know how you would refill these ones. I guess there would be a pipe or something. So yeah, that's all the new facilities. Let's take a look at the new cars here we got parked here. Starting off, we got the skeleton car. It's a very bare bones car. It's used for logging primarily. Actually, I don't know if it does anything else. Nope, just logging. And then moving on, this is the coal car that goes with the new coaling tower. It has the special drop-down bottom, so that way you can actually dispense the coal into the chute. That'll be interesting to have. Next up, we have the cattle car, which opens up just like the box car, and you can go inside. And it actually functions exactly like the box car, because all you put in here is tools. There is no cattle that you can take right currently. I don't know if there will be. Also, nifty feature, I noticed that the top bar is the name, and then the bottom one is the number. So if you didn't really want a number, you could just double up the name like that. So it gives you a little bit of space. Speaking of namespace, I noticed that they gave you a little bit more room on the name, at least on this car. I don't know about the others, but when I was typing it in on this one, it came up. I can only usually fit Pine Top, but this time I was able to fit Pine Top Rail, so giving you a little bit more space. Speaking of, this is the new car. They're calling it the coffin tank car. It's for oil, obviously. You come up here, and that's where you dispense the oil. And hand brakes and whatnot. And yeah, those are the 4 new cars that we got. Also in this update, since we got you right here, we can pop on in. We have a little bit of a traction change. So starting off, to me it just feels like these wheels are spinning a little bit faster. I don't know if that's correct, if they were supposed to be faster and they were actually slow beforehand, but I don't know, to me that just seems a little bit faster. And if you feel like stopping, you just slam on the brakes. It's definitely going to grind the wheels. I heard that in an earlier version of this game that was a completely different game, they actually did have some sort of maintenance feature, so I wonder if they're going to bring that over, and we'll have to like fix the wheels now if you run the brakes too long. That'll be kind of nifty. Sliding back in there. And they also added reverb back to the whistle. So that's nice to have that back. It seems like just in general they've updated all the sounds, like all the hissing pistons and whatnot. Anyway, let's take a look at the new locomotives that we have, because there's a few new ones that we got. All of them are coal burning, actually, hence the coal update. Okay. This is the first one, the 10 mile. It's all one engine, as you can see, tender end engine. So that's nifty to have. Oh yes, ring the bell, ring the bell. Also has this goofy bar going across, probably for timing or something, I don't know. It's got a couple of different paint jobs too. Oh, that one changes the design, but not the color. That one changes the color. I like that green. That one's more of a black. Got a blue there. I think that's the last one. So yeah, a lot of cool designs there. We got different headlights here too. That's the standard. We got a little bulge. We got a little angle. So number plates. Then we got all of those, but with antlers on the top. I guess that was a thing that they used to do. And then finally, we have all the different smokestack designs. We got like a gold top, we got like a cage, we got like rocket nozzle. That one's fancy. That one's pretty cool. I like the look of that one. That one's bulky. And this goofy looking one, that'll be interesting to see running across the rails. And this train costs $3,400, so that's not too bad. This is probably going to be the next one that I buy. Moving along, we got the Ruby Basin. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. It's got a cow catcher in the back, and Look at that nifty design for the cup holder. That's goofy. This one, let's see, we check out the paint jobs on this one. We got like a black, a little bright green. That one's probably a ruby red, and another black. What's the difference between that black and that? Oh, it's got the white stripes, I see. So that one's pretty cool. And that one costs 4,600, so that one's a little more up there. Get a little more detail on the wheels there, that's pretty cool. Shea, Mosca, Cook. Okay, so this is the Cook that we've always had. Cookie Cook 260. Burns wood, but now we get the same thing and it burns coal. Ooh, very fancy. I think there's also a few other minor changes like the running board and whatnot. Let's check out the different paint jobs here. That one's pretty nifty. We got more black. That one's like a natural wood. That one's a blue. I really like that one. That one's Christmas colors. So that one looked good in the snow, I think. As for headlights, we got that one. We got the angle. We got that one. That one. That's it. And for smokestacks, that's straight stack. We got that. We got that one. We got that. We got, ooh, that one's a tall one. That's the last one. Those are pretty cool. And finally, we have the 280. That's the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina 280. This is the coal burner that was teased in the update photos. I really like this one. It's got a lot of wheels. Seems low to the ground too. Let's check out the paint. We got nice green. We got green and black. That looks pretty cool. We got all black. That looks pretty cool. That's it. And then for headlights, we got all of these. Even this one, we got adds a little compressor back here. Like before, there's none, and it adds one. So that means that these ones are all powered by electricity, so you'll actually have to get the engine running if you want these lights on. Anything with this little wire coming out. These ones are all manual, like you're used to. Alright, as for smokestacks, we got the straight shoot, we got the little gold tip, and then we got this one. I kind of like the contrast between the black and the silver with that one. Although if you do just switch the paint to black, it all matches anyway. So, this one's the most expensive of them all, though, at over 7,000. So it's gonna take a while to get this one, but it could be worth it. And yeah, so I think that's everything in the new update. Like and subscribe if you've liked what you've seen, and make sure to leave a comment if you've seen anything wrong or if I missed anything. Alright, well, have a good one. See you later.